Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 35. So YouTube doesn't seem to like this series anymore. It seems to give it a good push at the start, then just stops completely. So if you do see this episode or any of the new ones, please make sure you leave a like on it. It really does help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and let's get into it. So to start things off, you can see I'm 99 rated, which I didn't actually think was possible, but for some reason I'm literally the highest rated player in the game now. Does it mean I'm going to play well? Absolutely not, and you're going to see some questionable things in this episode, but the first game is against Norwich City, who are currently bottom of the table, and they start off 19 minutes into the game with an absolute belter into that side net end, which I definitely did not stand any chance at saving. It is straight into that side net end. I'm nowhere near it. The play is pretty decent though. They play out to the right side of the pitch and just pass it into the box, hits it first time. Look at the power and precision on that into the side net end. I can't shuffle across my line quick enough. Give it a good attempt at diving, but nowhere near the ball. It just nestles into that side net end. 1-0 down against the bottom of the table. Now into 28th minute. Adem with a little turn, but the defender does a good job of coming across and blocking it. Another opportunity, but a fantastic block from our defender this time. Adeyemi showed some great strength to hold off the defender, lays off to Paqueta, but it's just past the post, and that is where the half-time whistle is blown, and we are 1-0 down. We haven't really had a shot on target, actually no shots on target at all. Very poor half from West Ham. We need to up our game in the second half, and we start off well with Paqueta, but the keeper makes a fantastic save. 55 minutes on the clock, and we're working triangles in the box, little pass to Bowen. He finds that near post somehow, beats the goalkeeper to the ball. We can't close down the angle and finds the back of the net. Bowen doesn't score too many goals, but we needed this one here. All tied up now, but look at the triangles. Beautiful stuff. 1-2s back and forth. Defenders didn't know whether they were coming or going. The little layoff or through ball to Bowen. He just gets there so quick and sneaks the ball just under the goalkeeper's arm. The only space he probably would have scored from. Now we have a free kick just outside the box as Hazard, but he hits the crossbar. Goalkeeper dives into the post. Very unfortunate that didn't go in. Now my defenders intercept the ball. Try clearing it. Comes back to me. I try passing it out shortly. It gets intercepted.
I'm done.
And I had no idea what went on here because I thought I'd come out, gather the ball nicely, but what I didn't realise is that it was a pass back from my midfielder. I have no idea how I'm supposed to realise that happened, so I pushed Y to rush out and pick up the ball, and it was a pass back. And how am I supposed to realise this? What is Paqueta doing? Why is he passing it back to me? And I'm pushing Y, tries through ball it to defender. The striker just intercepts it nice and easy. I'm all out of position. He taps it in, and we're 2-1 down to Norwich. And it's classed as another mistake for myself. But we have 10 minutes left to get into this game, and we're lucky here that Camavinga is on our team because he gets the goal, making it 2-2. And that is the work rate from the midfielder. Beautiful stuff. Him and Adeyemi linking up. I think it's very fortunate. The pass is pretty poor here. Gets intercepted, and Adeyemi tackles. Little turn onto his left foot. Goalkeeper didn't have a chance to set himself. Nice little finesse from Camavinga, and he's all up in the score sheet recently. Goal after goal from a midfielder. We love to see it. And then I get subbed off, obviously. 81 minutes played, 5.4 rating. Pretty poor, and we do go on to draw the game anyway.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
After that performance, I get dropped to the subs bench, and I'm coming on in the 60th minute against Aston Villa, but we do have the lead, and once again David Moyes is hyping me up big time to come on to make some good saves, and they start off with a decent one at the near post. I think it's Ramsey tried to squeeze it in, but I am there. We're on attack now. Paqueta through ball to Adeyemi, and he makes it 2-0 in the 74th minute, and that's a ridiculous through ball. They run his time perfectly from Adeyemi, and he's like 22 I think at this time, and he is unbelievable up front. Sometimes he does go missing in games and his passing's a bit meh every now and then, but when he's on it, he is on top form. Look at that, powers it past Martinez, who could be arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the moment, but look at that, he had no chance, flies into that top corner, and we are 2-0 up, but Aston Villa do not like this. A long ranger, I make a little bit of a meal of it, but either way I keep the ball out and back to us now on the attack. 1-2 to Adeyemi.
He's bloody missed it!
He was so close to making it free, but hopefully we can do that here. Adding a little backheel to Bowen, pass it across, sweaty goal to Paqueta. What a goal, what a team goal at that. The little backheel from Adeyemi. I was just saying his passing isn't the greatest, and he pulls that out of the bag. Didn't even have to look, he knew exactly where Bowen was going to be. Look at that, threads the needle between two defenders. Bowen with the first time pass across, and Paqueta's never going to miss that. Beautiful goal, sweaty goal at that. Martinez tries his best, but he's nowhere near it. 3-0. One last chance for Aston Villa, but I'm there to make the save 1-1. It's a decent one. Pull it out the bag. Look at that. Little pose, reading the book as I make the save, and we do go on to win 3-0. Kept the clean sheet, and now we play against Man City, and look at that for a team.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers.
I am made for these big games. That does not scare me. So it's Man City away from home at the Etihad. Little joke, eh? You like that one? In the Carabao Cup quarter-final. And this is a massive game for us. We could do with a trophy here, but it start off with a shot at the near post. And look at this little fumble around, and somehow I gather this up. I have no idea why I've not just picked it up. Push the ball down, right at my feet, just pick it up. Nope, I'm just going to stare at the ball. Soufal does a decent job at trying to clear it, and somehow I get my hands onto it and hold onto the ball tightly. But now we're on the attack, 15 minutes, little pass to Adeyemi. He finds the back of the net, making it 1-0. You do not expect it so early on in this game. Man City defensively very poor. High fives from Adeyemi to the travelling fans, thanking them for the support, but it's a beautiful little goal. It starts off with Kira on the right side. At right back, he's a really good player, to be fair. Centre back, not so much, but a little pass from Bowen, and Adeyemi takes a little touch, brings it across his body, and hits it as hard as he can, past Laporte, past Edison, into that side netting, and somehow we are 1-0 up in this game. Hopefully we can hold on to this lead, but Gray makes a tackle, falls back to the Man City player, and Haaland is there to finish it off, and it's a carbon copy of the goal I conceded earlier, pretty much. Haaland is never going to miss from there on a stronger foot, but look at this tackle from Gray, strong enough but then falls back to Palmer, I believe it is. Little pass across from Rodri. Haaland hits it first time, and I have no chance of setting myself quick enough. Don't expect it to do it. I'm kind of close to it. Don't react quick enough. It flies past, and that lead did not last long at all. But now De Bruyne charging into box. No one marking him, and look at that for a finish. Beautiful goal. And again, I'm just fuming. You know, we've blown this lead quickly as well. Didn't last long at all, and now we're losing the game. But look at this. He just runs into the box. No one closes him down. Leaves the space massive for him. Two centre-backs just part like the Red Sea, and he finds that top corner straight past me. 2-1 to City, and we need to get back in this game. Little 1-2 Paqueta, Adeyemi, and he finds that top corner with a ridiculous finish of his own, bringing us back into this game just before half-time, and I was not expecting that. He lofts it over Edison somehow. The quick passing, though, from Adeyemi and Paqueta, look at that, hits it first time, and just slowly floats over Edison, who's scrambling to get back to his line, but he can't get there. It's a beautiful goal just before the half-time interval, and it does finally get blown, and what a game this is. Cup games always bring the best out in football games. Beautiful stuff. We love to see goal after goal. I would like to make some saves, but here's a save right here. Edison straight at him from Camavinga, but now Man City on the attack down this left side of the pitch. It's Haaland who somehow finds that near post, squeezes it in there, and this is what I'm talking about. I cannot win. This time I predicted he's going to go across. I take that extra step to make sure I can save it, and the gap is there for him to squeeze it in the near post. And like I said, I just cannot win. You don't expect him to get past Alonso and me there. The dive is horrendous, diving horribly, and now it's 3-2 to Man City, and I'm very disappointed. I just can't seem to make the right decision. Every time I make the decision, it's going to go the other way and they're going to score from it. So 3-2, this time I charge out quickly to make the block, and now we're back to De Bruyne, a load of space in the box, hits it. I really just cannot win at the moment. This is annoyingly big time. I'm so frustrated that I cannot make the simple saves. It's not even that big a gap, and somehow he finds it on the volley, like half volley. Look at that, left footed as well, chips it up on the volley, powers it straight past me, and again the dive is horrible. I have no idea how to sort these animations out. Maybe it's the difficulty that they're just finding every gap that I leave. It's just ridiculous, and I'm struggling to enjoy the game at the moment, but I do finally make a save in the 80th minute, and you know what's coming? And I get subbed off, obviously. 8 shots against, 3 saves, 6.4 rating. I played okay, but we do go on to lose the game 4-3. Could have came back at the end. And guess who we're playing this time? We're playing Man City away from home, this time in the Premier League. And hopefully, it can't go much worse for me, can it? But we were just about to find out. Start off the game, Man City, Mahrez, and he finds the back of the net. It's a good goal, 6 minutes in, and it's just another beautiful goal. But again, I should be saving it. Look at the animation once more. I'm going to show you a few replays because it does really grind my gears. It's a good goal though. Takes a little touch, bounces it in front of him, hits it as hard as he can. But look at my hand. Look how close I am to the ball. We're going to have a closer look right here from the other side. Look at this on the volley. Bounces perfectly, flying towards the ball. My hand is there. Fully, that is going to make the save. Oh wait, no, brings it down, somehow gets a deflection off the finger, flies into the side net, and we're 1-0 down. Now Edison just shows me how easy it is to catch the ball. Gray here makes a mistake, 20th minute, loses the ball to Rodri. I have to cover the near post and the middle, but he passes across to Haaland and he gets the easiest goal of his career, this time right-footed I believe, and we are 2-0 down early on in this game and Man City absolutely destroying us. These two just phase in through the background. Grealish and Rodri come from the crowd for some reason, but look at this, Gray dilly-dallying on the ball, Rodri pounced on him and passed it across, easiest goal. I couldn't really predict or commit to either charging out or stand in my position, so I can't just stand there, hope for a mistake, and he's never going to make a mistake from there. 2-0 down, hopefully we can get something in this game, but look at this Adeyemi charging in, and it's Hummels that makes a goal-saving tackle. Fantastic stuff from him. Don't expect him to have the pace. Now I do finally decide to make a little half save, but that did not last long. 45th minute, pass across, easy goal because I can't make a save to save anyone. I couldn't save nothing at the moment. And I'm kind of annoyed. I don't know who that is. I think it's Milinkovic-Savic with the goal. Sergi. Haaland just breaks past the two defenders. I don't know why Gray is so far back compared to everyone else. The space is in the middle. We pass it across. And I tried charging out. But again, this time I don't choose to use my left hand. I kind of just leave it low for some reason, and it goes past me, and now we're 3-0 down before the halftime interval. Referee finally decides to give us some mercy, let us have a little break. I'm surprised I made it out into the second half, but here we are, back in front of the firing squad, but this time hopefully we can get a goal. But Edson is there with a strong left hand, but we're finally making some opportunities. Paqueta, look at this, charging through the two defenders, four defenders, can't keep up with him. Trevelyan and finds the back of the net, 3-1, 60th minute on the dot. Go get the ball, bring us back in this game, but no, he chooses to celebrate. But either way, it's a fantastic goal. Look at the pace, activated the afterburners, no one can keep up with them. They're trying to swap shirts early, but look at that little Travella straight past Ederson. This should bring us some confidence to get back into this game as well. We still have 30 minutes left to get another 2 goals at least. 3 minutes after our goal, and Haaland strikes it straight past me to make it 4-1. And I don't know what to do anymore. I am suffering big time as a goalkeeper. It's a horrible position to be in. You know, all good goalkeepers go through this. They can't make a save. You know, De Gea's gone through it a lot recently, or a couple of years ago. But look at this. It's a good strike. Defender's there. I don't expect the ball to go that way because the defender is there. And I think it's going to go at the near post, but somehow I squeeze it straight past Gray. A little daisy cutter straight into that bottom corner. I should be saving it. Position is awful. But hopefully we can get another goal back. But no, Edson is on top form. 67 minutes, decent one. And Haaland again taking over this game. This time I do choose the right time to charge out. Gray with the clearance, falls to Hazard. He passes back to me for some reason. And guess what? I cannot do anything with that because he doesn't lock onto the ball. And now it's 5-1. And it's an own goal from Hazard. And this game just take me out, sub me off, let me go home, let me sleep it off or something, because it is ridiculous. I'm getting punished for everything. That's a fantastic save. I read Haaland beautifully, the little pass back, and look at this. It doesn't lock onto the ball. Look how close I am. It just runs straight past it. And I don't know, this game is hating on me big time at the moment. Why does he pass straight past Alonso to me in the first place? But look at that. There is no rhyme or reason why this has gone in. But either way, 5-1 down, 15 minutes left of this game. Can Adeyemi give the away fans something to cheer about? Yes, he does, making it 5-2. Edson gets a little arm to it, but it bounces into the back of the net. He runs off celebrating like he's won the World Cup. Just get the ball, get this game over with. I don't want to be in it anymore. It's a good pass and he shows some great pace again. Charging through the 2-3 defenders. Can't get back and Edison does his best to charge out. He can't get his hand to it fully. Bounces off it into the back of the net. 5-2 and then I get subbed off finally. 75 minutes played, 5.5 rating, 1 save apparently, which is, you know, ridiculous. And the game ends 6-2 because Grealish gets 1. One thing I have learned is I never want to play Man City again because they seem to glitch up the goalkeeper and score a bunch of goals against me. But either way, we've finally made it to the end of the episode. Thankfully for me, no more punishment for another few days. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. You probably did enjoy it more than I did. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.